complain about my back being sore, but damn, it's sore. Sciatica. Don't ever get your back broke. Sitting still for 2 hours at a time doesn't help it either. It's a nice little break. Well, I'm getting awful hungry, so I'm stopping over here at a place called Taco Bell at a service station where I'm going to gas up when I get finished eating. So far, it's been a pleasant day, not to jinx myself, but it's getting hotter and the wheels are heating up, so I got to park it and let it cool down. I want another blowout for sure. I hate to say it, but I was surprised by how bad that damn burrito was. I mean, I got 2 bites in and I said, holy crap, it's gonna make me sick. My first bite was nothing but sauce and bread. And my second bite was some of the most worst beans I've ever tasted. It's no wonder they don't have any ratings, so I'm saying about 0.07 stars. I wish I had known that. Wait, what difference does it make? Anyway, I'm gonna get gassed up and back on the road. Well, I've just got through Salt Lake City. It's a lot like driving in Las Vegas. A lot of crazy people changing lanes constantly. I just sit there going 50 and let them pass me. Pay attention to whatever the license is telling me. Beautiful scenery here. Well, we gotta drive. Some kind of lake over here. Just passed a couple of RV parks, so this must be a recreation area. I'm not sure what town this is. It's a view area 1 mile. View in now. At least I think I am. Okay, that's gonna happen. Oh no! Damn it! I already just pulled in front of a truck. It's pretty crunchy out here. Look at them rocks. Yeah. Well, we're passing through Echo, ECHO, exit 169. Traffic is lightening up. Yeah, going through Salt Lake City, man, I just pushed the seat back, reduced my speed, relaxed, and tried to keep my butt from biting a hole in my car seat. Whew. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, this is my 3rd trail day. It's about 8 o'clock. And I'm pulling out right now at my campground here at the Phillips RV. This place was full when I pulled in, and now it's almost empty. I guess there was a lot of overnighters or weekenders that had to go home today because it's Sunday. But anyway, that's kind of what it looks like. Now, time to get back on the road. Just hopping down the road, trying to loosen my load. Got no women on my mind. I'm going through Wyoming right now. I have no idea where in Wyoming I am. Mile marker 124. I guess that wasn't it. I'm trying to decide on where to push it on through or just stop somewhere along the way and rest. Overnighter camper. I still got 446 miles to go, so it says arrival time 6 p.m. 1800 by military time. And the park will be closed by then, so I won't be able to get a spot there. Much more shadows. So I think the plan is I'll drive about another 6 hours. No, I'll drive another 4 hours? No, 3 hours. somewhere. It'll be around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'll get done then. Coming up on the Continental Divide. I don't see any damn sign, unfortunately. Anyway, the sign back there said Continental Divide, half a mile. It's been more than half a mile. I never saw the sign. It said Continental Divide. After lunch break, I got a Denny's here. I'll give that a shot. Getting gas right now. It's 11:30. This place is crowded. I don't know if I can eat here or not, but I do need gas. So time to fill up. Not sure where this place is. Until 7 back there. It's pretty darn bad. There it is. Real life. Tank on the hill. I'm starting to see motorcycles pulling down the road headed east on I-80. I guess they're going to start thickening up here in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll be settled in up there at Rushmore's Shadows. Let's see, Backcountry Barber Shop. Sunset Hotel, Ichiban. Oh, Cadillac for sale. Nice looking too. Advanced heating. This is a very old little place. It's modern stores. Reminds me of Arkansas, kind of. Joiner. Where I was born. Liquor. Edward Jones. I'd love to know the name of this town. Well, anyway, I gotta get back to driving. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Unbelievable. And we're still in Wyoming. I'm supposing that we're going to pass into South Dakota the next hour or two. I'm not sure. Got 318 miles left on the clock over here. Not clock. 318 miles left to get to my destination. There we go. I said right. So, what a trip so far. This will be my 3rd day. Tomorrow will be my 4th. Because I plan on finding a campground here in about 2 hours. Crap. I hear you. Pretty. Alright. I gotta slow down and drive. 1-lane highway. Prepare to stop.
Brody here, our digital producer and social media manager for today's show. Open Spaces production of Wyoming Public Radio News.
And so every ticket written without a plate number, maybe because your car didn't have one or the cop forgot to fill it in, was being sent to Joe.
Who in their right mind would think that any of these were mine? I thought it would.
For a break, I pulled over to the rest area here. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. You can't see the mountains from the RVs, but I'll show you here in a second. Take a little walk, stretch the legs. Everything looks ship shape. interesting. I may eat lunch here. That's the before, and that's the after. Now I gotta do some jack up. Pass out now. Lake out there. Pretty lake. I'm camping down there too. Pull off area there. Somebody get the trigger up. Well, I made it to my next camp spot. It's a KOA. Whatever city I'm in, but I drove about about 8.5 hours. One of those two. I really didn't get tired until about the last 3 hours when I was starting to look for a place to camp, because man, my back started hurting. It was yelling at me big time by the time I pulled in. And the ladies at the desk were kind enough to give me a spot for the night and hold another one for tomorrow in case I need to stay over the back. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in the morning when I get up, but right now I can hardly freaking move. My door is on the sunny side, and when that happens, the metal expanded and it locked the door. And I stood there for about 20 minutes in the sun with the achy back trying to figure out how to get my door open to my RV. And I figured out that if I put a pry bar in it and just yank the shit out of it, it'll open. And it did. Fortunately. So I have to be careful when I leave the RV, if I do, probably won't, to not shut the door all the way and get locked out again. Because it's pretty hot. It's like in the 90s here. And I can't let the awning out because the sun's on that side, but I can't let the awning out because I'm afraid I won't be able to roll it back up. I'm going to take care of that when I get to Rapid City. Find an RV tech that can come out and fix it, because I don't know nothing about electrical shit. Well, the basics. That's about it. This might require more than the basics. So here I am. I'm going to stay the night at least one night and maybe two at this KOA. And the rates are pretty decent. I mean, $53 a night. I don't know. I've stayed it cheaper. And I've also stayed it more expensive, so it kind of balances out a little bit. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Keep you posted.
The info on the charts gave us a stark reminder of the reaction of the sand.
They were coming through the worst of the pirate territory. Yep. In this area here, there were 51 kidnappings in 2016. And several executions. Being held hostage by having about 1 billion people. Take it seriously. Help us get us out of here. When they don't get their ransoms paid, they execute. And the last one was a German couple. The owner was a 70-year-old guy, and they headed him right here. So we've got our AIS off. We're going to have our nav lights on. Cruising dark at night. The shipping lane is just...
Time for a break. I pulled over to rest area here, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and can't see the mountains for the RVs, but I'll show you here in a second. Time to take a little walk and stretch the old leggies. Everything looks ship shape. Bit of an optical illusion there. Not all the viewers here. Alright. Wow. Lake out there. Pretty lake. Got a cabin down there too. Little pull off area there. Somebody with their trailer up. It's pretty over here.
The info on the charts gave us a stark reminder of the reaction of the sailor.
They were coming
Through
through
seats.
the worst of the pirate territory. Yep. In this area here, there were 51 kidnappings in 2016. And 7 executions. Being held hostage by Amsterdam for 1 billion people. Take it seriously. Help us get us out of here. When they don't get their ransoms paid, they execute. And the last one was a German couple. The owner was a 70-year-old guy, and they hit him right here. So we've got our AIS off. We're going to have our nav lights on. We are cruising dark at night. The shipping lane is just
Just me enjoying a sundowner. Cheers. For those of you who don't know what that is, too bad. You're not here. perfect moment in life.